All right, y'all. So I totally forget about these potatoes all year. Oh my God, I love potatoes. I forget them. Anyhow, I want to plant them. I don't want to just waste them. And I don't want to take up space in raised beds, pots. I don't want to have to purchase anything. We get deliveries almost every day. So I got some boxes that I'm going to use. And I'm going to show you how we can grow our potatoes in a cardboard box. I mean, the box is going to break down. It's organic matter. It's good to go. So let's get these potatoes planted in our free cardboard boxes. So these are just purple. I'm gonna put purple and red down in here, and I'm gonna put quite a few because we got a lot, so might as well plant them. Look at that. These things are growing like crazy. Got some red in here. I think this is red. I'm gonna load this box up pretty good. Just because I don't want to waste any of these potatoes. Alright, so I got 12 potatoes in there. I'll bring you in closer so you can see it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put some more soil in. And my soil mix is just humus compost and peat moss. Let me see. even out this soil a little bit. So my potatoes are covered, so I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna put any more in right now. But once my sprouts, once it break ground, I'll go ahead and start healing our potatoes. So I'll let it grow. In about 2 weeks or so, we should see. In about 2 weeks, we should start seeing our potatoes breaking ground. Once it grow up a little bit, I'll go ahead and start healing them. So I'll eventually have this box, probably, if not all the way filled, majority filled with soil, so that we can get more potatoes. Now on top, I'm putting some blood meal, and this is bone meal. My dogs love this stuff. So I'll just sprinkle a generous amount of blood and bone meal in here. I'm going to wash it down or water it in good. And then I'm going to leave it be. I'm going to saturate this real good. The good thing is, when it's time to harvest these potatoes in about 100 days, all I have to do is pull my box up, and it should break away at the bottom, and it's an easy harvest. This box is organic matter. It's gonna break down, so it's good to compost. So now I got it watered. It will drain because it's only cardboard. You can do this in a pot, a bag, grow bag, a raised bed, in ground, however you want to do it. But I have a lot of potatoes, and I don't want to have to purchase anything. I can do it in a box. Like I said, once they break ground and start growing up, we will backfill with some more soil, the same soil, the humus compost and peat moss. And it's basically healing your potatoes. We'll fill the box with more soil so that they can continue to grow and give us more potatoes. But we'll fertilize this again probably in about a month and a half. I mean, this is pretty good now, but I'll give it a little bit more blood and bone meal in about a month and a half. But 100 days, y'all, 100 days. You want to keep adding your soil, and in 100 days, we'll see what we have. So growing potatoes in a cardboard box, it's so simple. You know, it's doable. We have these boxes all the time, so we use them. So I'll put a few more out here so we can get all these potatoes planted, and we're gonna grow these groceries. All right, same thing with our tomatoes. It is the end of February, so it may be a little early. I'm gonna pull all this stuff. We need to come through and weed and, beautify this place again. Spring is coming. However, I want to go ahead and get some of my tomatoes in the ground. The way I plant our tomatoes, this is a lot of rabbit poop here on the top. I plant our tomatoes deep. So I'm gonna dig my hole deep. I started our tomato plants inside in the hydroponics about a month ago. And let me grab all this stuff. And now they're ready to be planted. Inside my hole, I have egg shells from where I cooked eggs earlier. I'll put, if I have old eggs or anything, I'll put them down in here. Bananas, we grow our own bananas, so I just open them up and throw it down in there. So I want to make sure my hole is deep enough for my plant. My tomato plants I started about a month ago. These are my starts. These are all Amish paste. So I want to make sure, so like that, that's good. Right on top of my banana and what is this? An acorn. Right on top of my banana and egg. And I'm gonna bring it all the way up, because now this will give it strong roots. It'll root, all of that will grow roots and it'll get strong. I'm gonna also drop I grow basil in this bed too with my tomatoes, and my basil plant will go up here in the front. But I'm gonna also plant some onions, and I'm just gonna stick them down all around my bed. And now I have tomato and onion planted. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of blood and bone meal around my onions mainly, and a little bit around my tomato plants, and water. Once I get all 4 plants down, I'm gonna water them in. But this is basically how we do our tomato plants. Now if we get some wild cold and these don't make it, I have a lot more starts. I just, since it's almost 80 degrees, I want to get out here and get started. Now it's early, but I'm ready. So we got our tomatoes, getting our tomatoes down and potatoes down. I'm gonna drop some seeds. I'm gonna direct sow some seeds and get some things going. But the onion and the garlic are great companions. They help with pest pressure and keeping things down. So you definitely want to look into planting some herbs with your tomato plant.